मैसेज डाल दें। Hi everyone, a warm greetings to all of you guys present here. All the judicial aspirants who are been looking and pursuing their dream to become a judge. Paper of Jammu Kashmir exam, it's done. We are meeting after the exam so that you guys chill, relax, have the paper with you, check the answer key, and everything is done. So after this, doing the analysis is good and beneficial for you guys also. So first of all, give me a thumbs up whether I'm audible to you guys or not. And in the meanwhile, if I'm audible, just share your experience in the chat box. Like how was the paper? What was your experience? I'm so very sorry, guys. I can't open my camera because there is a torrential rainfall in my area and there is no proper Wi-Fi connectivity. So I have to join it and make it something possible. But camera opening is not possible at this moment. But guys, no problem. We will be doing the session, having an interaction with you guys all. What your experience is? How was the paper? Because after 2023, this time we have vacancy of JNK. This time, I guess around 42 vacancies were there, and Jammu and Kashmir, like the whole state of the India. So many aspirants go for it, and judiciary now becoming a judge is an almost a very good dream for all the law aspirants. So through this paper analysis, you guys will get to know an insight about how was the paper, what changes there was in this present paper from past year papers, and what more. What about the cutoff? Because cutoff, everybody is worried about cutoff. Like what is the last year cutoff? And this time, many new things have been included in the paper and the syllabus also. So I know you guys will be very curious about those questions. So that's why I'm just taking few more minutes so more students can join. I can see few students have already joined. Guys, if I'm audible to you, just give me a thumbs up and please share your experiences. And because the PSC has released the answer key also, so I hope that you people have cross-checked the answers and what number of correct question you are getting. Please let me know in the comment section. So, like starting from the basic information about the paper, I know you guys are all through it. I'm doing this so that more students can join, and then we can go to the analysis section. So there are 200 questions. There are two papers, and in two papers, in first paper we have 100 questions, and in second paper we have again 100 questions, 2.25 marks each for one correct answer, and for wrong answer there is a negative marking of 0.25. This time they have introduced this negative marking also, so I think many students have this, like because there is no negative marking in the past year paper, so student can attempt the question, like they can do a guesswork also, but because of the inclusion of negative marking, guesswork is eliminated now. If you are sure about the answer, then you only have to take, otherwise you have to make a very reasonable guess. No random guess will be work in this paper because of the inclusion of negative marking. Then timing 2 hours each for the both the papers. Level of exam and expected cutoff, I have given you a glimpse here, but we will be discussing about this in detail in the next slide. So what is the level of the exam and the expected cutoff? We have to see the last year cutoff also, the 2023 exam. What was the cutoff at that time? Because see, cutoff is depend on many criteria, like how the many number of applicants have filled the form, then how many actually attempted the paper, then how many seats are there. There are a number of factors on which cutoff depends. So we will be discussing all these things. So now coming to the analysis part, like there are two papers. Paper one of the law containing all the law papers. In paper two, we have JK local laws also. So in paper one, the paper both the paper are of moderate level. Moderate level because what I get to know, and after seeing the paper, that paper one was direct, but paper two was not that difficult, but it is lengthy one. You have to, because the options are lengthy, the questions are in the form of A, B, C, D, and choose the correct option. So you have to read all the options, you have to read all the statement, and then you have to answer the question. So paper two is sort of lengthy paper that might take your time. That is because time consuming is also a time, it is time consuming, so it might take more time. But paper one I can found it easy, and that is direct provision based. If you are well versed with the sections, the section number, or the language of the particular section or article, so you can definitely answer the question. Apart from article and section, the case laws we have seen, case laws Lalita Kumari is there. In constitution we have seen few recent case laws also. So the case laws are also there, but that are not very difficult one. Those are also landmark and recent, but those are very highlighted one. There is no corner case law asked which you are unaware about it. So that is also important to inform you guys that case law is also not that tough. Those are easy one. Lalita Kumari is there. Then there are few constitutional case laws which are of current scenario, which are in very hot topics. So that is also asked. Then if we are talking about the three new criminal laws, because that is also added, like initially in the syllabus which PSC declared, three new criminal laws was not there, and the syllabus was also wrong. But after the rectification of the syllabus, they have included the three new criminal laws. So this time, two major things which students are worried about: that first, inclusion of negative marking, and second is inclusivity of these three criminal laws. Because new criminal laws, and you have to go through it because the section numbers are changed, few new sections are added, like community service question is also there. So what is the change in the definitions of particular things are there? So they have asked on these topics also, like what changes are there, what changes are there in the in any definition. So they have more focused on definition clause, and the sections which are changed, section numbers are basically changed. So you have to be well versed with the sections number. If you are good at that, then definitely you can easily answer the paper. So paper one, we will be doing the analysis of paper one and paper two the next slide also. But the overview of these two papers were like paper one is not that lengthy and easy to moderate, and paper two is quite lengthy. So a student might face difficulty to complete the paper in the given time limit. So paper two is bit lengthy, but that is also direct and provision centric based. There is nothing that you have to apply any concept, or there is illustration based question that are also very easy. But there is nothing to say that the question paper is very hard, because everybody is expecting like after 2 years vacancies are also there, so paper might be difficult this time, but paper is overall moderate. So guys, still here, any comments from you guys, anything which you want to share, any question which you want to discuss? Because see, we don't have that solving session because answer key is already out. But yes, I will be pasting the answer key link which we have prepared, because there are 2 to 3 questions in both the paper in which the answer might be wrong, and we are verifying those through all the sources and the bare acts. So there are 2 to 3 questions. For that, I will request you, we will be posting the link of the answer key in the comment section. You can go through that, you can check from there also, because this is a preliminary answer key, and you can also raise the objection for that. Even we will be raising the objection for that. But still, if you find any more objection in the paper, you are open to come to us through comment section, or if you have taken our test series, so you will be joined a particular group, so there also you can inform us. Then if we are talking about subject wise analysis, so what I have done, I have bifurcated the subjects and then tell you like what changes are there. So in 2023 there are 15 questions from current affair or GK, but this time it is reduced to 12. Like Limitation Act has gone drastically up because 5 questions are there in 2023, but now there are 10 questions. So IPC in 2023, 27 questions are there, but now new criminal law BNS is there. So we can find the ratio of all the three new criminal laws are somehow equal, like 20, around 20 questions have been asked from each new criminal law. So weightage of criminal law is there in the paper in last year also and this year also. Constitution remains the same. Last year it was 18, but this time it was 21 questions. But Limitation Act and GK, because GK for law student is difficult to cover the thing which is going in the nature, because everything below the sky is included in the current affairs, whether it's science, GK, space, books, events, whatever is below the sky that is somehow related to current affairs. So you have to go through that. Then, if we are talking about paper two, the local laws are there. So there also, like the rules and order of the code for civil and criminal, those has been changed. The question from these two topics have been increased this time, 10 and 10 respectively, and the look and the other Central Act, the Registration Act, TP and CPC, those are fine. Those are reduced even. The dominance of these paper have been reduced, but the local law this time have been in majority. If you see that around 50% of the paper is from local laws this time, and last time central laws were prevailing. So a bit change in the number of question have been seen in this paper this year. So every time you have to be ready. Like in Tennessee Act in 2023, there were 8 questions only, but this time they have increased it to 20. So these analysis comparison is required so that whenever the next paper is there, you can analyze it through it. And this time, because of the new criminal laws, the question pattern remains the same, not that changed. But yes, the dominance of the paper subjects, like the topics, the 2023 paper, have been decreased, and the dominance of the criminal laws, that local laws, have been increased in this year. So if you are going through it, don't see that you have analyzed the past year paper, so you stick into it, because these times, not for Jammu and Kashmir, every state PSC is giving a dynamic thing. They may be changing the pattern of the question, they may be changing the portion of the particular subject which have been passed here, asked in majority, but this time they have asked only few questions. So in 2023, we have seen the dominance of central laws, but this time we have seen the dominance of local laws in paper two. So, guys, these are few things which I want to highlight with you people. Apart from this, if you people have anything to discuss, just let me know. Any question which you want to discuss, because I think questions are direct section based. Question case laws are there that are also not that difficult, but the only thing, like whether you have the answer key, you have cross checked the answer key. So if you are feeling that you have marked some answer and in the answer key there is any other answer option is given, so you have any confusion, you have any query regarding that, you can raise it here, because we are also telling the answer key just for the sake of few people, that whether if there is any confusion in any answer option, so we can raise the objection also. And apart from this, the Lawsikho has also conducted a holistic test series for JNK, in which we have given around 15 plus mock, in which 12 we have subjects mock and 3 full length mocks, more than 3 full length mocks. So in that, we are also looking for the comparison of question. And because our accuracy rate in the last few papers which have been recently held has been between 60 to 65%, that around 60 to 65% of the questions are directly asked from our test series. So if you are looking for a test series, if you are solving it, definitely you are about to cross the prelims exam. I'm not saying that definitely you will cross, but you will be about to cross the prelims exam. Few more things, few more concept which you need to be clarity. Through that, you can qualify the prelims exam. But still, if you are solving our test series, then definitely you are able to solve the 60 to 65% of the paper only through our test series. Guys, still here any comments? So we will be going through the next segment, that is cutoff. I know you guys are waiting for the cutoff, like what will be the cutoff and how the cutoff will be, how much will be the cutoff, what will be the changes in the cutoff from the past year to this year paper. So till here, if you guys have any comments, just let me know. So then we will discuss about the cutoff, because this time negative marking has also been included. So, and the registration have been increased this year. We didn't get the numbers, like approximate number of how many students have been attempted. So it is difficult to say that what will be the actual cutoff. But last time it was around 180, somehow near about 180. But this time, see, you guys will be thinking that okay, negative marking has been included, so there will be cutoff will be less, but I am not hoping for the same. I think the cutoff will be around 190 to 195, because question paper is not that difficult. You can easily answer the paper. It will be more than last year's cutoff, but we will be getting the exact number after when we will be getting that how many number of students have been attempted the paper. But definitely it will be more than last year's cutoff. That I will be saying for sure, as I can analyze the paper from past year paper to this year. So till here, any okay? Shahid Kazmi is has been replying that this time cutoff will be 200 plus most candidate. Yeah, definitely cutoff will be 200 plus, and students are saying that candidate are scoring. But yes, we have some other factors also, because they will be taking in the ratio of 1 by 50, like total vacancies of the 15 time. So Shahid, definitely it will be around, but last time it was 180. So this time definitely it will be around 190, 195, around 200. That is for sure. It will be surpassing last year's cutoff. And because of the negative marking, that might hamper the cutoff from few marks also. Yes. Shahid, any other experience which you want to share about the paper? How was the paper? How was your paper went? Like, did you check the answer key? Anything which you want to share about? Any other guy who want to share his experience or her experience? Guys, Lawsikho will also be launching the mains test series. So if you guys are thinking that you are near about cutoff, or you are surpassing the more marks than cutoff, then definitely you can start your preparation for mains from now onwards, because the aim which you have set, it requires a lot of hard work, and you guys have already proven that through qualifying the prelims exam. But now mains, because I won't think that they will be allowing much time for the preparation, so it will be good if you are starting as early as possible. So you can check the answer key, you can check your scores. If the scores are in the area of like crossing the expected cutoff, then definitely you guys can start the mains preparation. Anything apart from this, guys, from your side, if you want to share anything? I will be dropping the link of the answer key in the comment section. If you want to go through that, definitely you can go through that. You can access to it, and if you find any discrepancy in the official answer key, you can reach out to us, so we can help you out, and even we can help you out with filing the objection as well. Okay, guys, and thank you so much for joining. Thank you, guys.